All right, good evening and welcome back to Princess Seats. Today is the 11th of July 2025, and I want to put some things quite straight. Reason being that a wave of excitement and a level of curiosity swept across several platforms, especially even mine. And that's after the dropping of the message of one woman called Jane. Yes, she spoke, made some bold claims about the ongoing disbursement process, which I posted today with a very sweet voice, calm demeanor, and she seemed to attract a lot of personalities. Her words triggered some mixed reactions, and some hopeful ones and some skeptical, and some other persons too were left confused. Now the message is this message I'm dropping right now is meant to clarify what was said and the response from the public, and why you also need to take a decision of whether you need to tread carefully or as you wish before making any move. I'm going to break it down for you to have an understanding. Now, what the woman said, according to the lady, one of the things she said, I was able to iterate some of the points she mentioned in that submission. And one was that disbursement of funds had already started at various levels, though she didn't give some valid point or verifiable points to this assertion, but she confidently stated that beneficiaries or disbursement had already started in some level. And in addition to that, she also claimed that trainings for those who would assist in the disbursement process was completed yesterday. Then she also mentioned that people who still want to be part of the process or who want to benefit from it can subscribe by reaching out to her directly via private chat. Then lastly, she mentioned that opportunity is open to those with smaller monies, which suggested that it might not require huge financial contributions to get involved with, in quote, smaller money. Now, these were some of the key points that she presented in that submission, which she appears to believe strongly in. Now, I noticed that there was massive interest, because shortly after these claims were made and the voice note was presented on our platform, more than 60 people who showed serious interest was enlisted. And the only language I was getting from that comment was that I need to get across to her, I need a contact, I need to get information from her. How do we get the link? How do we get registered? And see, everybody was saying the same thing. Some were requesting for personal contact information for the purpose of registration or getting more details about the opportunity. And I begin to wonder that, just like I said before, we're of age. And if everybody was saying the same thing, that means everybody know what is good for them. You understand what I mean? If you feel like all the positive comments there were just, I need a contact, that is to say, you know what you're doing, and nobody can tell you where you put your funds, because you're an adult. And that, I got the message so clearly. But that's notwithstanding, the contact information, we don't have the culture. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. We don't have the culture of sharing anybody's contact information on this platform. The reason being that we are security conscious to protect the identity and the identity of personality, in today's digital world where people have been, ruptured, scammed, and impersonated just because their numbers were exposed at different times. Now that's why in this platform we don't want to be responsible for giving out anyone's personal private numbers, especially not for something unverified and sensitive of this nature. You understand? Now, interestingly, I believe that some of our allies or associates also might be on the same platform. We're over 27,000 here, and possibly someone who have also registered for that scheme, or even herself might even be right on this platform or this forum where this voice note was aired. And if that is true, then those individuals that are also close to her may reach out to her on your behalf. If you clearly show your interest and your approach is respectful, it's also possible that if she is genuinely involved in something legitimate, you may stumble across a contact elsewhere and be able to connect through maybe some other channels to reach her also. But once again, nothing has been officially confirmed, though she spoke extensively. I took my time to listen to the woman right from the beginning to the end. She sounded so much convincing. She talked a lot of stories. It's a lot of things that happened in the past, and was able to really put our dots together and pass a message along. That's why I said for everyone, we have grown enough to know what is good for us. Yes, and that's just, we should leave it at that. We've grown enough to know what is good for us, whether you want to get in as the last minute coming in, or you want to be a victim of circumstance. Whatever it is, you pray about it, you think about it, then you make a move. Whatever move you are making, whether for or against, is also a move. Every action and inactions are all actions. You understand? So please, if you need to reach her, let all of these attempts also be done with full wisdom and also caution. It's important to understand that we are not confirming nor denying her claims. No, we are not confirming nor denying her claims. We are only relaying what she said, and any decision to act or to register or pay for anything is entirely your own responsibility. And so it's a strong disclaimer, and you should take it very seriously that you are being told upfront. You are just by yourself if you decide to act on this information by putting in your money and also registering for that. You're just by yourself. No one is forcing you, no one is guiding you, no one is going to be held responsible for the outcome of your choice. You have age to take that personal decision, and don't be pressured. Don't be pressured. Be wise in situations like this. Yes, emotions has a way of running high and wild. A lot of people are desperate, especially in these hard economic times. So when a message sounds very, very hopeful or promising, it's easy to get carried away. Yes, but you must not let desperation replace wisdom in your life. In other words, you should never, no matter how attractive an offer may seem, you shouldn't first send money to anyone based on social media unverified claims or hype. Don't give away some also vital assets from you to others. Don't assume that because a lot of people are talking about it or a lot of people want it, then it must be real. And don't say because a lot of people want it, then it cannot be real. So guide yourself with prayers, wisdom, precision. You understand? Yet don't also ignore red flags. Don't do that. Then one other thing I want to pass a comment on is the issue of the small money. Why we say all these things is because it's just for you to be courteous. It doesn't say you shouldn't go ahead and do what you need to do, but you just, in case you need to allow something to leave you, you just have to be courteous. The woman also in her words claimed that those with small money now have a chance to also come in. When theirs was done, it was huge money that they invested there, and that now that it's reducing to small money, something affordable. And you know what that means? While this sounds so encouraging, I wouldn't say it might also sound like a trap, or it might sound like an opportunity for you. Small money is often used to sometimes lure people in because it gives the impression that the cost of getting involved is very low, and therefore it's worth the risk. But no matter how small the money is, losing it to an unverified stuff is still a loss anyway. So remember that authentic grant processes are usually free, and it is well documented. So if someone is asking you to pay a small amount of money so you can get millions later, be careful to either enter or not to enter. A lot of people are falling to this type of tricks in time past. So if you're seriously interested in being part of any disbursement process or grant scheme, you should also be careful, because since it is free, grant is free, normally it can easily take certain people in very, very easily, So I want you to a genuine opportunity will not rely on secrecy or whispers. It's going to come through some proper channels with clear terms. Documentation process are going to be so valid. So yes, some things are handled quietly. Yes, let's not ignore that. Some things are handled very quietly, especially for security reasons. But even so, there should be some form of traceable structures, So if you are hearing this, you kind of message me privately with no traceable identity. You just have to think twice. But I think all this message me privately also, she was speaking to people on her platform, because the woman has platform, but she didn't talk about the name of her platform. They all have pockets of platforms that they have registered, and where she said they have to collapse that group into smaller units to just to house or to entertain a little bit more people, you understand. So, but on a final thought, the truth is we are living in a time where a lot of people are seeking breakthrough, and hope can be a beautiful thing, but hope must be combined with sense. Yes, what the woman said might be true. Listen to me carefully. What the woman said might be true, or it might not. She might be connected, or she might not be connected. But until there is real proof, don't stake your future, your money, or your peace of mind on unverified promises. As we wait for more clarity from our trusted authorities, keep your ears open. One thing is that sometimes the leadership of the UAAG does not come out on time sometimes to either clarify certain issues on the legibility or the credibility of a course before people begin to venture into them, and then the people just quickly take action because of the level of what is happening to them, and afterwards they now come out to debunk the assertion or to debunk the claim or whatever thing is happening. And sometimes I give it to them also. The secretary Simeon Dachaba also comes out very carefully and quickly to do some debunking mechanism, but sometimes it takes time before they do that. So in summary, the woman claimed that disbursement have started in some in a little way in some organs, but no verification has confirmed that for now. And you know, there's almost like a disclaimer to this. So proceed at your own vetoes. I don't want to say risk, at your own vetoes. Don't pay anyone or rush your decisions based on emotional connection or whatever. So stay informed, stay calm, stay wise, and if this opportunity is real, time is going to also reveal it. But if it is not, you would be glad you waited. Thank you very much. This is Princess. In case you are new, do kindly subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on vital updates. We are drawing the curtain for tonight submission. Thank you very much. As we look forward towards 20th of July, let's keep praying, let's keep hoping and believing that everything is going to be fine by God's special grace. God bless you. Good night and have a nice rest.